Hi, Sandy here of eatlikeagoddess.com, and I'm hoping I can get this video done without barking. Here we go. So if my dog barks, we're just going to include it in the tapping. And today I'm actually going to do a tapping video, which you don't see me do so often because tapping works best when we work really deeply and specifically on our own issues and do it over time and know how to use it successfully to get to the root of an issue, right? So I don't want to give the false sense that tapping videos are going to solve every problem. However, I want to get you started with something that I think is so important, and it's weight loss resistance, right? And I was just talking to someone and I thought, let me just throw up this video to see if it helps. And it gives you a sense of where we go. There's my dog. And we're going to get this video done. And there it is. Okay. So she's great with tapping. She loves it. So what do I mean by weight loss resistance? So if you're struggling, right? I'm not talking to everybody. She's going to distract me. I don't think I'm going to be able to look at her and not just start laughing. She's so cute. So what I mean by weight loss resistance is when we say we want to do something, but we never are able to achieve that goal, right? And especially over a long period of time, right? So I'm not speaking to people who, aren't really struggling with this, right? You're probably not even looking at this video if that describes you. But if you are and you don't know why and you try every diet, which so many people do every single day. I talk to women who are yet still looking for the next diet, everybody's on the keto thing and the intermittent fasting thing. And years ago it was paleo. It's just never going to stop. Right. So it's not to say that there isn't amazing ways to eat out there. Of course there are. Of course. I mean, I'm a chef and nutritionist. I love food. I love food. I love food. Right. Of course, there's health and healing. This is always going to be true. But if you can't stick to a plan, what's the point, right? It's not going to work. It's never going to work. The cravings, the woman I was just talking to was feeling like she knows what to do and she never sticks to it. I mean, how many times have I heard that? That's every day. Okay. And how many people are struggling with that? So many people. So what's going on? It's weight loss resistance. Like we're resistant to the very thing we want. And why is that? So we're just going to do a brief round of tapping. Realize that tapping can bring up a lot of emotions. So if you feel like you have a lot of trauma from the past, and you're maybe not even sure if it's resolved, often people think things are resolved that aren't. Grief, loss, you name it, things that have happened to us. We tend to still have a lot of unresolved stress and emotion, whether we are aware of it or not. So please tap, to your own safety and know your own limits and get help if you need it. And you can go to my website, Eat Like a Goddess. If you want to work with me, reach out to work with me. Okay. So we're going to start, and this is for people who know tapping. If you don't, you can look at other videos to learn. And we're going to start with the side of the hand for this one. Sometimes you'll see me, I don't, okay? So the side of the hand is for resistance, and I'm just going to be tapping. And we're just going to say, and you can change the words. I'm just going to use something that, is something I hear a lot, even though I want to lose weight. And I don't know why I can't stick to anything I try. I choose now to love and accept myself anyway. And even though I want to lose weight, and I try and nothing works for me, I choose now to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel like I take 2 steps forward and just as many back because I never can stick to it, anything. I choose now to love, accept, and forgive myself. Deep breath on that one. Okay, we're going to tap through the points. I don't know why I can't lose weight. I don't know why I can't lose weight. I try and it doesn't seem like anything works for me. Everything I do just seems to backfire. Maybe I'm afraid that I'll have to give too many things up. Maybe I don't want to feel deprived of all my favorite foods. Maybe I need all those comfort foods or whatever it is, right? For the person I was just talking to, and for many, many, many people, it's not just sugar. Sugar is one category. It can be things like gluten, right? The starchy sweets, the starches, okay? There's a reason for that I'll get into in other videos. I don't know why I can't give that stuff up. I don't know why I can't stick to anything for very long. I start to feel like something's wrong with me. Maybe nothing will work for me. Nothing ever has. Why should anything work now? Just take a deep breath. I feel like a failure. I don't know why nothing works for me. It's so frustrating. I'm so frustrated all the time. I keep putting all this effort in and nothing changes. I just want to eat whatever I want, what I want, when I want. Tired of having to think about food. It's exhausting. It's starting to affect how I feel about myself. And sometimes, well, hang on a second. I'm just thinking, okay, so allow yourself to kind of think about, why do you feel you need the food, right? That's usually about when this comes up. And just tap and breathe. And go back to the past when something might have happened when you first started to gain weight or use food. Now, for many people, it's childhood, right? But think about something, and if you're like most of my clients, there'll be specific things. If it's too traumatic, don't go there right now in a YouTube video, okay? You're going to want to get help. But if there's something you can think of, you can go to that, right? Something that happened when you first started to gain weight. Maybe it's stress that is the true cause. This trapped stress that I haven't really resolved, right? That's at the root cause of why I go to the food. Whew, it's so frustrating to still struggle with food. What if I don't have to? What if I can get help for healing and release some of the stress from the past? I'm releasing some of this stress from what happened. From when I started using the food addictively. It was too much. Letting go of this need for the food or these habits that keep the weight on. It's safe to let it go. It's safe to take off this weight. Just breathe that one in. It's safe to take off weight. What if it's safe to take off weight now? What if it's safe to forgive myself for all the reasons for needing the weight? For needing the food? Letting go of all this self-blame and shame. Letting go of all the self-blame and shame. I'm just letting it go. I'm just letting it go. And take a deep breath. Okay. So you see how there can be so much more. I'm sure a lot came up for you. And if you're feeling like a lot's coming up, if you know how to tap, you can keep tapping. And if you feel safe to tap, if there's things you know you want to release and work on and go deeper, to let go of what the true cause of weight loss resistance is. So you can find yourself being able to move freely, take action, not be stressed, not feel stuck, not sabotaging with food, right? Or those behaviors that we do when we really do need um, things to stay the same, right? So I hope that helps. It gives you a place to get started with weight loss resistance. And you can find out a lot more at my website, eatlikeagoddess.com. And I'll see you there, or leave me some comments, or you can email me to ask me questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.